Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, Nephilim, to Zanthyst Gaming. We're here in Diablo 3 doing Challenge Rift 99. Before we get going on this, I just want to throw this out here really quickly. Don't do this Challenge Rift until after the season starts on Friday. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it. If you do it before the season starts on Friday and before you create your character, you will not be able to claim the Challenge Rift bag to your new seasonal character. It will be stuck with your old non-seasonal characters, so wait to complete this Challenge Rift till Friday. You can run through it all the way up to the Rift Guardian and then just not grab the conduit and not kill the Rift Guardian, and you're absolutely fine. But if you kill that Rift Guardian, you will not get your Challenge Rift bag in your new season. All right, now that that's out of the way, we are doing a Strafe build Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter is going to be relying on Strafe to do most of its damage, as well as Rain of Vengeance. The Strafe rune does cause critical hits to do extra damage. You also get, along with one of these weapons, some movement speed that goes with the Strafe. You also have your Rain of Vengeance that does damage, your Vengeance that increases your damage and gives you Hatred regen. You have a Bat Companion, which also gives you Hatred. These two things together are what we are going to use to manage our hatred. We really need to keep a close eye on it, or we get behind. Stopping Vault every so often will break your strafing and let just a little bit of hatred regen, so I'd recommend doing that. In addition to that, whenever we vault, we get extra movement speed with tactical advantage, so bonus, right? We have Wreath of Lightning, which is also giving us movement speed. Efficacious Toxin, which applies a dot, kind of a non-factor. But it does cause them to take more damage, so that's nice. But most importantly, as far as like items go, maybe not most importantly, but importantly as far as items go, the Mad Monarch Scepter. I know, I can't even believe I just said that's important. But for real, as you're killing enemies, if you kind of watch your charges, when you hit 10 down here, you'll explode with green poison energy, and it does a ton of damage for this Greater Rift level. You can actually chunk the crap out of elites just simply by making sure that when you blow up with your Mad Monarch Scepter, you are next to the elite, so they take the elite damage, or they take the damage from it. It does a surprising amount of damage. Try to position yourself near the middle of the enemies, like surround yourself in enemies when you're about to blow up, and it'll clear rooms. It's actually kind of crazy that it works, but it does. It's only a Greater Rift 45, so it works. We also have the Dark Heart Rune, which causes us to take less damage whenever we are in our Vengeance form. Really, though, you're just using the Vengeance to keep that hatred generating. It's a 90-second cooldown. Your Bat is a 30-second cooldown. So what I like to do is try to use my Bat on cooldown and then save my Vengeance for when I hit an elite. However, if you find that you're completely out of hatred and you're not able to spin, pop that Vengeance, vault forward, let it regen a little bit, and then go. All right, let's go ahead and have a look at the map again. We just looked at it, I know, but we're going to pull it up on the side here, and then we're going to go ahead and get on into the Rift. It's a pretty linear route. We have it mapped out for you. It's also in the video description down below. If you can't see it very well on the screen, it should be visible, but hopefully you can see it. But if not, it's in the video description. All right, we're going to go in, we're going to activate our Vengeance and our Rain of Vengeance right away. Well, I'm going to vault forward, then activate those two, then I'm going to start spinning. Because there's an elite right away. And we want to try to kill him. And I'm going to try to spin so that I'm near this doorway so that we can kill the enemies in the next room and get that green explosion proc by killing the enemies, or a good chunk of the enemies in the next room. If we don't position ourselves so we're directly in front of the door, we're not able to explode like that. And exploding on them is good. That sounded really weird. Whatever. You know what I mean. Shut up. So's your face. All right. Pull those guys into the next room. I exploded twice before I started pulling them into the next room, but we can kind of line of sight them forward, and that's fine. I forgot to pop my Rain of Vengeance. Incoming slow time. If you get jailed, vault out of it. If there's frozens, don't stand in the frozen. You guys know the drill, right? I would hope you do at this point. All right. And we just roll around, kill stuff. It's good times. Popping our Bat Companion as often as we can. In fact, you might just sit there mashing the button as you go. That way you can use it on cooldown, not have to worry about it. I'm going to do that actually for the rest of this rift, so I don't have to really focus on it at all. I'd rather focus on the other things, like making sure I'm near enemies when my Mad Monarchs is going to go off, and making sure that I have, what we need to do to kill everything. All right. I'm going to stop to pick up those globes, and I'm just going to keep going forward. I'm going to vault for a second. Get back that little bit of hatred. Keep killing things. Oh, that was a waste of time. Didn't need to go back there. Didn't realize that I killed everything in that room. Feels good, man. Popped my cooldown right before I came up here, my Rain of Vengeance, because I knew there was an elite right there. I ducked into the next room for just a second to tag some enemies so I could get a green explosion on that elite. And I left behind a globe. Oof. Mistakes, 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 team. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. I know. You expect this from me at this point. I know in theory how to do things. It's the execution that becomes difficult for me. I'm going to pop my Vengeance here because I'm starting to run a little bit low. I'm afraid I'm going to run out at the beginning of this next floor without it. And we really want to have it for this elite here because this elite is real annoying. And then I'm going to stop and come back. There we go. So that my idea was I wanted to explode on the elite with the green circle, but didn't really happen there. Not a big deal, really. And now we can just pop everything kind of on cooldown. The only thing you don't want to be mashing is you don't want to be mashing your Q, your 1 key, your Rain of Vengeance. You don't need to be mashing that because if you mash that, it'll just make you stop walking, right? Make sure you use it whenever the bar is not there. But otherwise, don't be just mashing it because even though you have the cooldown reduction, you're actually going to end up slowing yourself down by doing that. And, that's not good. Okay, so it's elite here. A little bit of trash. And then there's one more elite right up here that we want to kill. And then that's going to spawn the Rift Guardian. And that's pretty much it. After you spawn the Rift Guardian with these guys, you're going to grab... Dang it. You're going to grab this conduit in order to finish off the Rift Guardian quickly. So you can see we had 3 minutes, 35 seconds left. So plenty of time to do it. I think 640 is the goal. So let's see, 330 minus 640. So that's like a 3 minute time-ish. So it's pretty fast. I mean, there are people who are faster. That would be like rank 3 or 4 in that range. But most people are not going to complete this till Friday. I'm guessing all of these people who completed this did it on like a second account just so that they can practice it. Don't finish it. Don't do it. Don't do it till Friday. All right, guys. Hope you have a great season. Popping up on the screen for you right now should be my final clear for Season 16. As many of you know, I hurt my thumb. It's all explained in the video, but I only got 2 weeks of seasonal playtime last season, which kind of sucks. Still managed to get rank 69 on my final push. That's okay. You'll also see popping up on the screen right now a video for Last Epoch and a subscribe. So consider subscribing. We'll be doing a 24-hour stream for raising money for charity with Wolfcryer's Level with a Cause this Friday on season launch. Hope to see you guys there. I'd really like to raise $100 to support Save the Children charity. If you guys can come, awesome. If you can come and support monetarily, even better. Either way, thank you guys for being here today. Make sure you like, favorite, share, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you next week. Have a great start of your season, guys.